Hey guys, it's me, Vicky, AmputeeMee, and if you haven't been to my channel, I am a right above knee amputee after having my leg amputated twice. So, I know it's been a while since I've been on. I have been really busy trying to get this house all unpacked. Almost done. Just a few totes still in the front room that need to go into the two-car garage once he gets that organized enough where we can get that in there. The only garage being used for a vehicle right now is the attached garage, and my car goes in there. He has a two-car garage, and there ain't room to put anything in there right now. And he has that big workshop too. He's been getting rid of stuff out of there. Okay, I'm outside right now, and I want to show you guys this flower. Maybe you guys can help me figure out what it is. I'm thinking it's some type of amaryllis, but it's growing in my backyard. Now these are blooming in my backyard. The heads on these things are humongous. They are pretty big, but they are very beautiful flowers. And I have no clue as to what they are, but they're growing all over in here in this flower bed here. And I've been doing some gardening, trying to get some vegetables from seeds. That isn't working too well. And my bathroom set up with the toilet razor and the shower seat. There's no bars put up yet. I'm telling you guys, those little temporary bars with suctions that are guaranteed to hold to your wall do not hold. I found that out the first 10 seconds. It falls right off. And the second bedroom's coming along pretty good. I need to move this stuff here. And there's Demi's bed and her little condo. The dog cage for my future dog. And there is my workstation or my studio. And she's got another little thing there. And her food and water here. And basically she stays pretty much in here during the day. She'll come out and hunt me down in the house to get pet, and then comes right back in here. She feels more comfortable. She's got a cataract in one eye and a cherry eye that comes and goes in the other. So I will show you what I did to my outside walker to make it easier for me, because I'm still not too steady on grass. And still have the wall that needs to go out to the garage. But the TV stand in the front room is going to go there once this stuff is all moved out. And I can get somebody to help me. And that is Tank. It's an unbranded roaming vacuum cleaner. And we don't even want to go into the nightmare that he has caused. So I've inquired on some free pets to be rehome sites about getting a dog. I want to tell you, once I went into the Yorkie group, I was hit up with so many scams on people wanting me to buy gift cards and send it to them before they'd send me a dog. It was unbelievable. I have to tell you, I had to probably block 12.5 people that were trying to get me to purchase gift cards and send to them to take care of the paperwork for the dog. And I had to block them because they would not quit hounding me. And not one of them would video call me and show me them with the dog in their hands. So most of them, I'm saying probably 90% or greater, are scams. You pay for a dog you don't get. So we're going to see about going up to Jake's feed store this Saturday and see what they have available for adoption. I want a smaller dog. And we're getting back here set up. Not so much garbage there now. We got rid of most of the boxes. Over here, we have a TV set up. He's going to hook it up to the cable. We don't have conventional cable. That's all hooked to an HD antenna out there. And still got a little junk corner. I need to clean that up for my future dog because there's going to be one here soon. A scan of the yard. I'm using 2 different kinds of shower seats as plant stands for right now. I have seedlings over there, and then my beautiful flowers there. They're amaryllis. They're really awesome. They're really big. They're really huge. And then we have a little patio set up here. And I will show you in a minute the garden that Bob has been working on hard yesterday for me. He's a sweetie. I planted out there in the starter kit tomatoes, jalapeno peppers, banana peppers, piquin peppers, habanero peppers, green peppers. And the tomato plants came up fine in that big orange pot that I planted some in. But in the seed starting thing, all that came up was flowers. And this here, there's 2 plants in there. I don't know if you can see it. That's what come up of my banana peppers. Nothing else. We have planted some wildflowers in both these pots yesterday. And there is a garden spot out there, a little round cemented in garden spot that he planted more of them in, along with some of the flower that I grew by seed. I have 2 walkers. One I put away in the closet because I don't use it in the house anymore. But I rigged an old bicycle basket to this one, and I put my gardening tools in there, and I use it to go across the yard. Now, I know it has to do with confidence, because I'm confident I can make it all the way to that back fence and back. By the way, we found a hidden gate back there we didn't know about. But I get halfway there, and my confidence goes out the table. I go into a panic because there is nothing to grab onto, and I have to stop and compose myself and think a few minutes to either continue forward to tend to those plants out there or to turn around and come back. I get really shaken when I go out there, and it all has to do with confidence. I am sure I can make it all the way out there in the back, but panic overcomes me that I am so used to having something close by to grab onto in case I fall, and there is nothing there. Okay, I'm getting ready to take that little pot that I showed you with those 2 little itty-bitty Hungarian hot peppers growing and put it out in the sun. I'm going to take my walker out in the grass. And next we're going to go on a journey through the garage to the front area where my husband worked so hard to quit gardening for me this weekend. He had to clear a bunch of stuff out. Thank God pollen season is just about over with. The amount of pollen covering everything was awful. I did have some lichens growing, but we had a heavy rain and it pretty much destroyed the lichens. I don't have them growing. So, catch you back in a minute when I'm in the garage. Hopefully the garage door is unlocked. And I'm going to be out there with nothing to hold on to, so this ought to be fun. Let's see that pile of stuff of leaves. That pile was all the way down to the end. But he planted me some tomatoes, some jalapenos, some gigantic jalapenos, some red ghost peppers, and green ghost peppers. I think that's about it. But this is a sunniest spot, I guess. It's not anymore, but it was earlier during the day. And all these plants were all limp yesterday. They're all perked up. But I got a sweet hubby. That was the 2-car garage, and I'm not going to begin to show you the mess in there that he needs to clear up so I can get some of these boxes out of the front room. So that's the first time I ventured out there on my own without using anything. It's a scary thought, being home alone and being somewhere where you fall and nobody can see you and nobody can help you. But I do it. Back later. And for those of you who've been wanting to see pictures of my real foot, I am not going to paint toenails. I got a messed up toenail because it's been removed once. It was supposed to have been permanently for surgery to drill out infection in the bone, and half of it's been removed another time from infection. But here is a close-up of my good foot. Ankle's a little swollen right now, and we'll get the sole of the foot maybe. There is the sole of my foot. So you wanted to see my feet? There you go. If you can see how messed up that toenail is. It barely connects in that one spot. They had cut it to get infection out of there. And it's extremely thick. That is why I never polish them, because it looks freaky. Okay, next thing I'm going to do, it's going to be with great fear in my heart, but I'm going to try to build up the confidence to do this. Get around the hoses here. like this uneven ground, I'm telling you. Feels so much better now that I'm up here on the patio itself. Okay, now that I have the water to the hose shut off, that was really terrifying to me, not having something to hold on to, walking on the uneven ground. But I'm going to do it more and more until I get used to it. What I wanted to say is every day, every time I make a video, I want to make sure that there is something in there that I can teach you. And our lesson for today is, don't purchase these suction cup holders and then depend on them. This one here lasted a week before I found it on the bottom of the tub. And I was using this one. We have another one that's a different color. This is blue and I think that other one is gray. That the one suction cup on the bottom, regardless of following directions completely, and I have a tile tub, it would not stick. So the second you grabbed it, the top one would let go. And you follow the directions to attach it, and they have a little lock here that you press down that's supposed to hold the suction, and you lift it up to release it. Stick with your standard bathroom handrails, the metal ones that go into the studs. We have some that my husband just hasn't put in yet. He bought me these to use temporarily, and right now I'm standing up in the tub without any kind of bar. I mean, I do have the shower seat, but you know, you do have to stand up to scrub certain areas that you just can't scrub while you're sitting down. And so it's been a scary situation. Luckily I haven't fallen, and hopefully he'll have those rails in for me soon. So I'm sorry this was kind of long and probably boring with the gardening stuff, but this is about my life and being an amputee, an above knee amputee. And hopefully next video I'll have a new puppy to show you. We're wanting to get a little male puppy to make it a new member of our household, and we have the yard for it now. But believe me, it's not going to be an outside dog. It's going to be an inside dog because it's going to be my companion. I'm here for hours alone by myself, and I have an elderly cat that comes out to get petted every now and then when she wants to be petted. But for the most part, she goes back in the second bedroom and sleeps. So not much of a companion there. So go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button if you will, please. It will greatly help my channel. And until next time, guys, see ya.